Aleix and Paul Espargaro, I think it'll be very close. Cal Crutchlow's been a bit quiet. Vinales, I'm not really sure about that. Petrucci, Smith, they've both done it before. Rabatzi.
Yeah, Cal struggling yesterday with a little bit of rear grip issues. Of course, a former Supersport race winner here back in the day, 2009, the year he won the World Championship. He's a bit mentally beaten up right now because he doesn't really have any answers.
No, him or the team haven't got any answers at the moment. There's a 2-day test here for all the
to do, or like we thought they would do after the start. But this potential, I think, is in the terms of the Constructor World Championship, really the first time since the early 70s they've not been inside the top two. They've been
progressing through into Q2.
Or totally unconfident. But yeah, I can't believe that is the case. We will see. Here's Tito Rabato at a
going, whether he's just even like using an extra 10 minutes to focus on maybe some race setup again, because he was 20th in that 4th practice session.
Done that at race meetings many years ago.
Yeah. You don't want to be making that phone call, do you, saying, can you send a scooter out to the motorway for us, please?
Yeah, DC Grand Prix winner, and of course a very competent MotoGP rider as well. Kallio goes 3rd on the KTM.
Guys, I'm just going to butt in very quickly of going into Q2.
Yes.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mario. It's times like these I really wish that I had a camera to show the expression.
Rabat and Aleix Espargaro. Vinales has just set his first lap of that session. Not good enough for the top two at this stage, a 1:31.960. So he's got to find a bit of pace, Vinales.
04, so yes, but it's still pretty tight there.
Well, do you remember that year he won the World Championship in 2014 when he was celebrating? He pulled a wheelie out the last here back in 2005. He won a 250cc race here back in 2007. Paul Espargaro, then we've got a KTM 1-2 now in this Q1 session. Paul Espargaro leads.
A lot of Cal Crutchlow. We can see an awful lot more of him. He goes top, and he has a 1:31.297 from Crutchlow on that LCR Honda. There's still 9 minutes remaining of this first
head. The frustrations about the boil over here for Maverick Vinales. Not good enough on that medium rear tyre. Surely he's going to have to come in and chuck in some soft rubber. He's down in 7th.
It may lift him up, but it's not going to get him into that top 2 unless he has an amazing 4th sector. He won't have an amazing 4th sector because he's down pit lane in legs off that bike, isn't he?
Oh, you're not going to find anybody that can ride that RSGP bike at any stage this season harder than that man on top of it right now, Aleix Espargaro. He has got...
We're halfway through qualifying 1 here for this final round of the MotoGP World Championship. Espargaro, Aleix and Crutchlow, Cal. I don't think you are going to be proven wrong. The body language just suggests that he's not going to do it. He is so capable. He does really look like the confidence has been drained out of him.
And he wears his heart on his sleeve, doesn't he, Vinales? So he finds it very hard to sort of disguise and hide his emotion after such an electric start to the season.
Well, it's like he's having the rug pulled out from under him, isn't he, when he looked like he's on his way. Last ride for Scott Redding with the Pramac Ducati.
Marcus Eschenbacher.
I would imagine he will definitely go back out there. How poorly he feels and how the hand is, obviously we do not know.
Throwing and muscling around a 260 horsepower Aprilia MotoGP bike. Take my hat off to the guy.
4 minutes to go.
It's quite tough to watch, isn't it? His demise really over these last few races, because you know, at the start of the season you thought, blimey, at one stage after Le Mans, after that great victory over Valencia.
On what sort of lap times come out now?
Well, if he can save himself going out for another 2 laps at least, it's going to just be saving a little bit of energy for Aleix Espargaro. Temperatures, this is the hottest part of the weekend so far we've had. Oh, Cal Crutchlow. That's a heavy tumble for the British rider, Cal Crutchlow. It's just about clinging on to the place.
I was going to say, he's the man that could get caught, isn't he, Cal Crutchlow?
He's done a Marquez and Assen here. Look, he's taken a photographer's scooter. He did to be fair to him, just like Marquez did, he did ask.
Here is the crash for Crutchlow.
To turn 10, I think it is. Ooh. That's the first flying lap on that right side of the tyre. There's not enough heat in that tyre. Right. Not enough heat on the right-hand side. The blink of an eye is slower than that front-end washout there for Cal Crutchlow. You don't save those. That was gone in a flash. What about Vinales then?
In 2nd place.
So,
are we going to see any other big surprises? 1 minute to go. Well done, Paul Espargaro. What a lap on
the fourth place. This is a fast old crash for Cal Crutchlow. And he'd barely come to a stop in the gravel before he's already thinking about
he's over the fence.
Yeah, there we go. In one motion, on his feet. Vinales, it's over. It's over. Maverick Vinales is going to be third. He's not going to get over the line. Sam Lowe's at a tumble as well. So as the riders attack at the end of this Q1.
Will be his aim throughout the whole weekend, when it to finish in front of Mika Kallio, the test rider.
Yeah, that'll be job done as far as Bradley Smith's concerned. He'd have wanted to have been a little bit
across the line. Now what about Petrucci? 5th place for him. Carol Abraham also on a decent lap, currently running in 9th place. Marc Marquez looks on.
2. Abraham comes over the line and he picks one spot, goes up into 8th on the Aspar Ducati with a 1:31.325. That just drops Mika Kallio then back to 9th.
Just cannot understand it.
Yeah, is he going to park the bike and do the...
No.
Some big name casualties in that session. Vinales, Petrucci and Crutchlow. 3 riders who certainly in the early part of this season you would have... He went down at turn 10. He was actually in 2nd place. And that mistake dropped him back down to 6th. No front end feeling then for some tricky old corners. This is Rabat, turn 6 for him. Trailing the brake, going in, practicing a little bit hotter, and the bike starts barrel rolling and cartwheeling through the gravel. That is
for Marc Marquez, but here we go. Well done the brothers. Paul Espargaro, Aleix Espargaro, they are in.